talk about how I lost over 100 pounds. The quick answer is that I quit. I tried to not eat meat or animal products, no dairy, milk, nothing. And I tried not to eat anything processed or prepackaged, and tried to make my diet at least 80% vegetables. When I started, I weighed, like between 3 and 325. At my heaviest, I'd weigh 335, and somehow I knocked off a few pounds. I don't know. I don't remember how. I don't think I was even trying then. But anyway, I'd also obsessively researched for around 3 years vegan diets, water fasting, how eating vegan you can reverse heart disease. People that needed open heart didn't need it anymore, all this stuff. And I was like, well, I really want to try this, but I don't think I can eat totally vegan, so I'm going to try as close as I can. So I started off on this weight loss journey, as they call it, with this app my friend told me about called MyFitnessPal. And what it does is it gives you it counts your calories for you, and you can log in your exercise and all this other stuff. But it's got all the chain restaurants and brand names of food you get at the grocery stores. It's got options for homemade stuff. So let's say made homemade spaghetti with meat sauce, it'd say 1 cup serving, how much. So I'd actually measure out the cups and do this stuff. Anyway, I did this, and I used the thing because I had a calorie goal, and I tried to stay under it. I saw how easy it was to keep weight on, because it doesn't take that much of normal food to keep, for the calories to add up. So that really taught me a lesson on how easy it is to stay fat, other than a lifetime of it. So what I would do, I love to eat out. I was a single guy. If I went to a buffet like Golden Corral or something, I'd make at least the first 2 plates nothing but vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, corn. I don't really cook that shit with butter or stuff or whatever. But anyway, it was better than going for the fried fish or meatloaf and then the other stuff. So anyway, after 2 plates of vegetables, I'd allow myself to have some stuffing and some baked chicken or something. If I went to a Chinese restaurant, which Chinese food's been the staple of my diet for years, and chicken and broccoli's always been my favorite dish, but instead of dipping out the chicken with it, I just dip out the broccoli, and I go with the other dishes and just dip out the vegetables, and I do a couple plates of that. Then I might get me some chicken and broccoli with some chicken with it, or if they had Veggie Delight on the buffet, which very few around here do, I'd just load up a couple plates of that first. If I went to eat Mexican, I'd order the veggie fajitas. I'd always look for healthy options. I'd make sure I ordered, if I got Mexican, no cheese. Anywhere, no cheese, no mayo. Now, when I ate at home, and also, I started, fixing meals ahead of time, for tomorrow, for work, for my lunch, I'm going to go ahead and make it tonight, or I would make myself get up extra early. Well, since I hate getting up early, typically I'd make it the night before. So what I eat at home, I call it stir fry, but it's not stir fry. I never really cooked with oil much ever, and if I do cook with oil, I'll replace it with water. There's all this stuff about olive oil. People rage about it. Well, I've read so many places that know it's actually terrible for you, just like any kind of other oil. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I don't I don't trust what. It's hard to know what to trust, so I don't need it. I don't use it anyway. Forget it. Just forget olive oil. I quit using it what little I did. So it'd be basically rice and vegetables, and I'd replace the meat with tofu, which I think sucks. It's nasty, but I'd make myself eat it. Or I'd try to make complete proteins with Brussels sprouts and brown rice and just whatever. I just try to eat a lot of vegetables and brown rice, and I've always loved rice, and rice has been a staple of my diet for as long as I can remember. So I just switched to make sure I was getting brown rice instead of white. So that's why I make it home, where I make salad, and whenever you think salad, I'm not talking about iceberg lettuce and some tomatoes and some carrots and cheese and dressing and all that and meat and stuff on it. No, what I did was I'd make kale, sometimes spinach, dark green like leaf lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, onions sometimes, and sometimes like fresh Italian parsley or cilantro. And instead of dressing, I use blueberries, because that stuff I'm talking about, it tastes bitter. It's not the best tasting vegetables, and that helped the taste of it instead of putting a bunch of fattening dressing on it. And your stomach's going to hurt when you eat that much green vegetables, and you're going to go to the bathroom a lot. Anyway, that's how I made salad. So my diet basically consisted of salad and like veggie stir fry. I hate saying stir fry because I didn't really fry it, but anyway, veggie stir fry, made with water, not oil. And I ate that all the time. And then, I just told you how if I'd eat out, I'd eat out. Every once in a while, I'd treat myself to something, that's fine. But most of the time, I stayed on it really well. Actually, let me look at my notes. Okay. Whenever I drank something, I drank water. Just soda, even diet soda, they're starting to link that to more heart problems. So I just cut it out. And I wasn't drinking soda a whole lot anyway. So that wasn't really an issue because I didn't drink it that much anyway. But I didn't drink milk, like I said, because I cut out anything that came from an animal. If I did drink juice, I made it. It was mainly like vegetable juice with just enough fruit in to sweeten it a little bit. But if I did buy juice at the store, make sure it said no sugar added. Don't get stuff make sure it says no sugar added, and make sure it does not say cocktail on it. That's full of sugar. But basically just water. Maybe Crystal Light, fruit punch, Crystal Light, some, but pretty much just water. As far as people ask me sometimes, how did I get over sugar cravings? Well, I don't like sweets a whole lot, so I didn't really have any. And if I did want something sweet, I'll eat it because I don't eat that often, so it ain't a big deal. I don't know what to tell you. I know that if your body's craving sugar, or it actually means you need some dark leafy green vegetables. So instead of picking up a candy bar, make a salad like I was talking about. Eating healthier like that was a lot cheaper for me, because if I go out, I always eat somewhere good. And or if I make something at home, I'm gonna spend anywhere between $5 and $10 to make something at home, if not more. Sometimes it was easier just to buy a bunch of stuff, chop up a salad, or get my brown rice and buy the big bags of frozen veggies. It was just cheaper that way. And unless you were making the juice, making your own juice gets expensive. But as far as eating, I thought it was way cheaper to eat like I'm talking about. I end up losing weight. I'm weigh like 225 now. I lost it pretty quick. I'd weigh myself every day, and just about every day I'd drop at least 1 pound, if not. I'm trying to think how long it took me. I don't really know. I don't remember when I started. I just know that it was fast. I just know that 6 months, 6 to 8 months, something like that. Trying to think, my meds, as far as my meds concerned, I'm not on the atenolol anymore for a regular heartbeat. I got to where my heart rate was getting too low, way too low. So the doctor, I weaned myself off that, and the doctor okayed it, and I'm still on 20 milligrams of lisinopril for blood pressure. If I lose some, it's hard. The doctor thinks I've peaked as far as losing weight. I've peaked pretty much. I think I can get down to 200. I've weighed 180 at one point in my adult life, but I was also way younger, so. What else say? Yeah, so anyway, I'm off my meds basically. If I lose some more weight, I'll probably have to get off my blood pressure med too. I feel great. And when you eat like this, you know, your what you want to eat will change. Your tastes, what you like, will change. You know, you could eat a cheeseburger, but you're gonna feel like sick, and your body's still, it's gonna be like, hey, you know, I'm physically full, but you're still wanting food because you didn't get anything with any real nutrients in it. So, I don't know. So anyway, that's my story. That's how it went. Hopefully, it'll help somebody else out there. You know, because you know it sucks being fat and sick. So anyway, till next time.